on! I shall be off spending this spoil.
Hello, and welcome to our next episode of our Hogwarts Legacy gameplay. Playthrough, whatever. Anyway, we're going with it. Previous episode, we captured or rescued some of our little furry friends, a couple nifflers, a jubbernaw, a moon calf, and a puffskein. And we were able to do that because we did Deke's mission and got the knapsack. So we're gonna go in and we're gonna play some more. So we left off in our vivarium, and here's our little friends. When you stop playing your game, the time does not continue going down. So 22 minutes until these guys get available. We got this little guy in our last episode, the Irondale Pilferer, whatever. Anyway, he stole some things, and he's just adorable, and we're definitely going to keep him in there. Let's see, is there anything I can... No, unidentified gear. My loom is here. Let's see if I have anything that I can update. Doesn't have a trait? The shame. How dare I not have a trait on there? We'll go ahead and put this one on there. Increase damage to plants, dark mongrels, venomous, Expelliarmus. I hardly ever use. Yeah, that's everything. I really feel like I don't know if I need the damage from plants. Let's see what I have. Oh, I can't do this because I need dairy calls. So, I'll just keep it. Keep it for now. Go ahead and update these. I'll upgrade these. Nope, need more moon calf. Need a Fooper feather. Alright. Let's see what we have to do. The High Keep, meet Natty at the castle. Astronomy Class. In the shadow of the bloodline. Speak to Sebastian. They're seen arguing. Bro. Let's go. We're gonna take the long way, because I want to make sure that there's nothing I left behind. Okay.
Revelio.
I don't think a single student likes Professor Black. They may
No.
pretend to like him, but they don't.
No student likes Professor Black.
I could spend all my galleons of honey.
What about in here?
How nice to see you,
there
my young
is a
friend.
chest here.
Alohomora.
Pass. It's red. It's worthless. Oh, we already got that one. Alrighty.
If I could undo all that happened that day, I would!
Mr. Cleaver, I would like to know what you did. You hear that ting? It means there's something. There is something.
Revelio.
Well, let's talk to Professor Hecat real quick, since we're here.
Professor, what can you tell me about your work at the Ministry?
Your curiosity is understandable. Well, although I can't speak in any detail of my work, I can tell you certain interesting facts. Unspeakables work in the Ministry's Department of Mysteries. Dangerous work at times, as you've no doubt guessed.
Yes, Professor.
Now, you needn't concern yourself with my injury. I made peace long ago with the fact that a sprig of dittany, once plucked, will surely begin to wilt.
So if you're curious, I think we learned this in a previous episode, is she had an injury while working as an unspeakable that, like, aged her a lot. An injury with time. I think it has to do with the time turner, but we don't know for sure. But she's actually the same age as the headmaster, and he's, like, young, so...
You do seem to have come to terms with things rather well.
It's a matter of perspective. Without saying more, perhaps whatever time I've lost was an exchange for time gained. And to dwell on such matters is a waste of the days ahead. At this point, no magic permits us to travel back in time. Perhaps one day. Yes, I can tell you that my years at the Ministry were well spent. And I'm as happy to be at Hogwarts now as I was to be in the Department of Mysteries years ago.
If I may, Professor, I'm also happy that you're here at Hogwarts now.
Kind of you to say.
Little brown nose
Speaking
never
of
hurts anyone.
time, perhaps yours would be best spent honing your defensive wand work.
Yes, Professor.
Okay, no. There's a chest. There is a chest.
Revelio.
There's ooh, there's a lot of chests out there. Okay, let's be sneaky and break into our office.
Alohomora.
Red. Boo. Red. Boo. But a relaxed jumper. What's this? Dear Dina, I know you are as disappointed as any regarding the cancellation of this year's Quidditch season. Despite my repeated efforts, I cannot seem to convince the headmaster to reverse his decision, even if it were for a shorter period of time. Might I impose upon you to reach out to him? It occurred to me that perhaps hearing from someone from his school years, someone alongside whom he may have once cheered for in a match or two, well, I thought it could possibly sway him. Yours gratefully, Chio. I think Chio is Professor Kogawa. Yeah, I don't think there's any display, any convincing that guy. Oh, level 3 poo. Oh wait, I gotta turn in those moons. I'll be back for you. I guess I'll be back for you too. Okay. Maybe the moon should be the first thing I get.
Revelio.
There's definitely a ting in that other room. Just don't know where.
This game's the best one ever!
Look at all these like fall Halloween decorations. It's so cool. Anything? No. Okay. they're having fun. And this kid's always walking on walls. Don't these kids have classes to be? I say this as I'm always exploring the world and never in class. What are you guys doing?
It's you! Now that I have all my gobstones back, I'm ready to take on all challenges. If I can find any.
Looks like you're playing with someone now.
Spotted a vampire from Romania last spring.
Okay. I saw that coming. You guys are just as bad as Bob and Tom. Those are the guys we named, the two suits of armor we named in that other hallway. Maybe I should name you Steve and Joe. Yeah. I want to eat. No one's eating but me. And apparently these two over here.
Anything to do with the dark art should be avoided. It's too risky.
Anything to do with Salazar Slytherin is worth the risk.
I can't agree. And I'll not say a word more. I'm sorry.
I won't give up.
I think Ominis is right.
What were you and Ominis speaking about?
He's being ridiculous. Apparently Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here in Hogwarts. Ominis swears it was used for the dark arts, so he wants nothing to do with it. I reminded him that Anne needs a cure. This scriptorium could hold the answers we need.
Ominis is right. Meddling in the dark arts is dangerous.
There's more to dark magic than people realize. The Gaunts know this. Better than most. Perhaps I've spoken out of turn. Ominis' family history is personal to him.
I'd like to know more about it, if you wouldn't mind telling me. I won't repeat it.
Very well. But do keep this between us. Ominis learned dark magic from his parents. Are you familiar with the Cruciatus Curse?
The torture curse.
Crucio, correct? The Cruciatus Curse, also known as the Torture Curse, inflicts excruciating pain on the victim.
Apparently, his parents and older siblings had no qualms about casting it on muggles for sport. Ominis described the sound of the victim's cries as horrific, so the first time he was asked to cast it himself as a child, he couldn't bring himself to do it. As punishment, his family cast it on him. The anguish was so bad that when asked to cast it again, he relented. I have repeatedly assured Ominis that he did what he had to, but he still hasn't forgiven himself.
Yeah, I mean, if his family is pressuring him to do it, or be torturing himself, look, if I was in Ominis' position, I would totally torture the Muggle, so that I wouldn't be tortured. I know that's wrong, but this is a blind boy we're talking about.
How horrible. Poor Ominis, he was only a child. He shouldn't blame himself.
After that incident, the rift between Ominis and his family only grew. That is until I came along. Every moment he isn't at Hogwarts, he's with us in Feldcroft. Ominis trusts me. And more often than not, he winds up listening to me. I'll remind him of that when I follow up about the scriptorium. Watch for my owl. I'll have news soon enough.
I don't think it's a good
I'll
idea.
make Ominis understand. He'll change his mind.
Don't think it's a good idea. Alright, let's go find the Caretaker so I can turn in those moons so I can get level 3 unlocked. Oh boy. The man behind the moons.
Revelio.
That poor guy. We'll name that one Steve.
Hello, Mr. Moon.
Oh, greetings. Any luck removing some more of those Demiguise statues?
I actually have some moons for you.
Dear me, you have been busy. Incredible, thank you. You're ready for the final Alohomora lesson. With this knowledge, no lock shall ever stand in your way. You have done all I asked. I only wish I knew who put those statues everywhere in the first place. Alas. If you do find more, please feel free to remove them. You'll be doing your caretaker a huge service. And if I ever find out who the bully is behind this cruel trick, I shall let you know. Thank you once again for your assistance and tenacity.
You're most welcome.
Now that you've mastered Alohomora, no lock is unbreakable. But do feel free to keep finding Demiguise statues and removing those moons.
Yeah, word. Okay. Back to the Defense Against Dark Arts class, because I want to know what's in those locked areas. Where is defense? Oh, here it is. Pretty. There it is.
Alohomora.
All that for red? Who?
Revelio.
Yes, yes. Trifecta school robe. Unidentified neck item. There's another thing, but how do I get to it? You see that, right? It's right there. How do I get to it? Alright, well, we'll figure this out. $43 galleons. Okay. Well, I have to figure out how to get to that chest. It must be down here somewhere.
Revelio.
Oh, well, hey. Nice.
Revelio.
Alright. Nothing else. There's a moth down there.
Revelio.
Ooh, he sees me.
Revelio.
I hear it. This isn't right. Oh, but wait, what's...
Lumos.
Oh. That's nothing.
Revelio.
Lumos.
No, we already looked through there.
Alohomora.
I'm gonna do it right in front of her. See if she notices. Oh, well, she didn't say anything. I did it right in front of her. Let's talk.
Professor, I wondered if I could ask how you came to Hogwarts.
Ah, I suppose that is not an unexpected question. After I told you about my time in Mahutokoro, it was a simple matter of fate, really. After my experience with the Toyohashi Tengu, I was determined to find work that would fulfill me. I accepted a position with the Japanese Ministry of Magic. I cannot tell you the specifics of my work. A few years into my post, I had the honor of working with Professor Weasley, at the time a curse breaker for the British Ministry.
Professor Weasley was a curse breaker for the Ministry.
She got it right.
She
also
was.
talked to Professor.
But I would advise you not to inquire upon it. She is quite clear that her focus is now Hogwarts. We coordinated, shall we say, defensive efforts on a particular matter, and were talking one evening about the rigors of our respective positions. She mentioned plans to return to Britain and Hogwarts specifically. I noted I could appreciate her decision. Her description of the school was so enchanting that when she wrote to me a few years later about the open position of flying professor, I was intrigued.
Stay once to leave passing. How could you leave your home?
Wasn't it difficult to leave your home?
In some way, yes. But in others, I was ready for another adventure, to bring my experience and knowledge to another realm. My reason for coming to Hogwarts was to expand my horizons.
Then you enjoy being a flying instructor, even after all that happened?
I do. And not despite all that happened, but because of it. You would do well to let lessons be just that, lessons. Learn from your errors, in judgment or otherwise. I am proud to impart such knowledge upon students, no matter where in the globe they may reside.
I mean, it's good advice, even for, like, real life. Alright. What else do we have? Because we gotta wait for Mr. Moon. Ooh, let's do astronomy class. Ooh, can I talk to Professor Ronan? I can. Okay, we're going to do that real quick.
Professor, what did you mean when you said your education wasn't traditional?
I had bet myself a butterbeer you'd be back to ask about that. It seems I've earned myself a trip to the Three Broomsticks.
We should go together.
My father insisted rather adamantly that fun had no place when it came to learning. I struggled with his rather Socratic method of teaching made no progress with even the simplest spells until I made a game of it. As the process itself became a source of joy, I was able to better retain what I was being taught. I realized then how much fun was to be had in learning, and I decided to become a professor so that I may pass that joy along.
Oh, yes, I'm very glad he did.
I, for one, am glad. I very much enjoy your class.
Delighted to hear. Now, I shall not keep you from your studies, nor time with your fellow students, both of which are invaluable to your education.
Okay. Cat was there.
Revelio.
Okay, they look upon me as a friend and ally. Nice.
Even magic.
Okay, well, let's just begin.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Nope.
And your reading is the dragon. That's exciting, I suppose. Perhaps you're due for an adventure.
Ladies,
Professor Shah.
astronomy is not divination. You won't find the mysteries of the cosmos charted out on your palms or at the bottom of your teacups. Alas, the heavens remain hazy to the starry-eyed. Now, if you were to devote yourselves to persistent and painstaking observation, you just might catch a glimpse. With that in mind, please take your telescopes. Tonight we will be on the observation deck. Still don't have your own? You can't be the new student forever, you know. You can share with Mr. Takar.
Here, I can adjust that for you.
No, bring it into focus on your own. Now, I expect all of you to put in your stargazing hours outside of class. Is that clear?
But, Professor, it's freezing out.
Mere cold didn't stop the great stargazers of the past. Look only to the astronomy tables they erected throughout the highlands from which they gazed millennia ago on the very self-same stars above us. Is that clear? Dismissed.
Oh, hello. Good to see you again. We Ravenclaws must stick together.
Oh, hello, Emmett. Nice to see you again.
Did I hear Professor Shaw say that you don't have your own telescope? I have a spare one you could borrow for the rest of term.
So, we met him in the common room the very first day.
That's very kind of you, Emmett. Are you sure you won't need it?
I'm certain. It's my old one. I finally got my hands on the new Celestia Contemplar. You've heard of it, I assume? I mean, of course you have. It's only the pinnacle of all personal stargazing implements. But my old model's not too shabby either. Goblin-cut glass, first-rate optical enchantments. Hate to think such a fine instrument is just collecting dust.
Well, I Thank you, Amit.
Think nothing of it. Anyway, the telescope's in the storage room right underneath us. You can't miss it. I have some, reading to finish on the lower deck. Come find me there afterwards, and bring the telescope. There's something I want to talk to you about.
Methinks he's gonna want me to do something for him.
I tried to put off my stargazing as long as I could. A lot of good that did. How am I supposed to find Sirius when my hands are too cold to use a telescope? It's a dog, isn't it?
Yes, it is a dog.
Confringo!
Let's see. Oh, and here's the...
This was his old telescope. Looks practically brand new.
Relaxed garb. I'm curious. No. That's not it. No. No. Oh, here it is. Superb ensemble for a leisurely day at Hogsmeade. It's a skirt. I mean, it's not the worst though. But it's a skirt. You know my feelings when it comes to skirts. I don't do them. That's not bad either. I actually kind of like that. Okay. I liked my Quidditch robes too, but, well, at least now I match.
A pristine night for stargazing. Do not let it be wasted.
Oh, I won't.
Professor Shah, I'm interested in learning more about astronomy.
It is increasingly rare to find a student who seeks after things celestial, of their own accord. But if you truly desire to chart the courses of the cosmos, you must rid your mind of the terrestrial babble of others. We ourselves are not unlike blank star charts, you know? Empty canvases waiting to be inscribed with all that the universe has to offer. Do you understand?
I do.
Am I right in thinking you are unimpressed by divination?
Of the many other so-called disciplines taught here, divination is perhaps the most feeble, especially in its nonsensical practice of astrology.
Tell me how you really
feel. Do not confuse astronomy and astrology. One is concerned with mysteries stellar and lunar. The other is mere lunacy.
Well, my astrological sign is Gemini.
You mentioned astronomy tables earlier in class. What were you talking about?
Long ago, devotees of the astral arts set up stone slabs across the countryside. They are ideal for studying constellations near and far. For centuries, wizards made use of these astronomy tables for stargazing. Sadly, they have since become mere monuments to the intrepid intellectual pursuits of a bygone epoch.
Not by me. I'll check them out.
Thank you, Professor. I look forward to stargazing.
I am glad to hear it. Should be a stellar night for it.
Alright, now we gotta... Aw, poor little Gareth is freezing.
Professor Shah's just about as cold and distant as the bloody stars she wants us to chart. Not how I wanted to spend my evening.
I love that Gareth Weasley is working with Leander Pruitt, because as we know, the Pruitts marry into the Weasley family. Molly Weasley, for example, was a Pruitt. Okay, hello.
The perfect night for... Oh, hello again.
I have the telescope. It's nicer than I had expected.
I would not offer a prospective stargazer a third-rate lunoscope. But there is, something else.
Yes? What is it?
You remember those astronomy tables Shaw was going on about? It just so happens I've been reading up on them a little myself. And it seems there may be one right here at Hogwarts. I believe we could use it to find hidden constellations.
Okay.
And you need someone to help you find it.
I do. Are you in? No one from the Gobstones Club will go with me. said they'd rather get spit at by a stone than... Well, they are cowards. Let us get moving while the stars are still out. I'll show you how to use that telescope once we get there. I promise.
Okay, sounds exciting.
Oh, no need to convince me. Let's get going.
Brilliant. You won't regret it. Shall we?
So, like the Demiguise and fill pages, the astronomy towers are something we're going to have to find in each area of the map as well.
The table is on a castle wall ahead. Look for a stone platform, something that doesn't quite belong. We'll know it when we see it. Onwards we go then.
This is like following him. Why is it?
Some say the locations of the tables were originally marked by centaurs for ritual stargazing. It is nice having a fellow stargazer to explore with.
Happy to be here. It is good to leave the classroom now and then.
It's not that creepy out here at night, is it? The Gobstones Club are cowards. Here I am, charging ahead. Why don't you lead the way?
If you're sure.
All that talk about not being a coward and leading the way. Okay.
A little foreboding.
A few cobwebs and some dust. Nothing to be concerned about.
Oh, of course. It's just not as...
Caged bathtub. This bathtub has been kept behind lock and key for as long as anyone can remember. Rumor has it that the tub was enchanted to chase after students decades ago who were too obsessed with their studies to care much for personal hygiene. So they probably chased after Ravenclaws.
I expected.
Lumos.
Boxes in the way.
Confringo. Lumos.
Lumos!
It's like a music room, because there's a music stand.
Confringo. Lumos.
More cobwebs. You don't think any spiders might be lurking about?
No, relax, we're
no,
right here.
Not this close to the school, Emmett.
Right,
the constellation should appear near the center of your view.
I should be able, like once you try it, you should be able to, like on story mode, it auto saws. But I think that's after trying it for a while.
I was right about the tables. They really are gateways to the far stars, just as the book said. And your contribution was invaluable. Rest assured, you shall be credited in my memoirs one day.
Okay.
Thank you, Emmett. I look forward to reading them.
And I look forward to writing them. This is only the beginning. You will find more tables like this one throughout the grounds and forest, all beckoning to be discovered by a worthy astronomer. And if I have ever seen one, it's you.
Aww.
Oh, and about my old telescope, don't bother returning it. You should keep it.
That's quite generous. Thank you.
You are welcome. It has goblin-cut glass and a gobbledygook inscription. I'm practically fluent in gobbledygook, you know. It's all in the throat, really, gobbledygook, you know, and how you pronounce your R's. Anyway, glad our adventure was a success. I will see you soon.
I mean, it was a success, but you were practically useless, buddy. Okay, well that was fun. And now we have a new thing that we have to go unlock. What else we got? Let's see. No. We're still waiting. I don't know where that is. The High Keep. Okay.
Never do get tired of seeing the astronomy tower at night. What a view.
You can see it from here? Where? Oh, way up there. What a view, my butt. It's not very good view. Okay.
Lumos.
Where am I? Oh, this way. He was so afraid, and now he's just going through here like it's nothing. It doesn't even have a Lumos on. Well, let's go check out these other sides. Let's see, is there anything? Nothing. Nothing. What about this way? Okay, so there's the Astronomy Tower.
Revelio.
Ooh, there's a chest in there.
Lumos. Revelio. Lumos.
Golden silk robe. Worthless. Ooh, down here. Oh, is it inside? Okay, let's try.
Alohomora.
Oh, I think I know what this is. I think this is the caretaker's house. His little home. First year cap. What? Incoming first years. Aw, I never got to wear this. I never got to be a first year. Never got to be second, third, fourth. No, I'm just 50th right out the gate. Oh my god, it is. Okay. Dear Diary, each day becomes more difficult to put on a brave face as I care for my beloved Hogwarts. Daily, it seems, I stumble upon yet another Demiguise statue. Who is behind this? Whom have I wronged to such extent that they must now torture me with these foul things? I despair. Ever since I encountered that horrible creature in Hogsmeade, I've been unable to sleep. I fear I am not only distracted from my duties by these blasted statues, but I may also be looking rather worse for wear without my requisite 8 to 9 hours of slumber. I must remain steadfast. If I falter, to whom will the students look for guidance in these magical halls? Hogwarts would certainly fall into a state of utter chaos if I were to abandon my post for even one day. I must remain strong. For the students. For Hogwarts. The prestigious writings of Gladwin Moon. Oh, that was great. There's a chest up there. Checkerboard, teal. Nice. Okay. So now we know he writes a diary. Ooh, in here. Hello, you pretty thing. Look at it. Isn't it cool? There's another one. Hello. Oh, aren't you adorable?
Revelio.
Okay.
Alohomora. Revelio.
Bloody meat. At first glance, one might be inclined to alert the authorities regarding this site. Rest assured, however, that it is merely bloody meat used to feed Thresholds. This would make anyone want to become a vegetarian, I think. There is a chest in there. I was so distracted by the bloody meat.
Revelio.
Alright. Anything else? And here was the carriage. We got the thing in here. Can I get... No, but... They go this way? Ooh. Castle ramparts. Along with powerful protective enchantments, these defensive ramparts have safeguarded Hogwarts Castle for centuries. The ancient rooms and corridors along the ramparts might be worth exploring, as they harbor mysteries of their own. Yes, that is what I am doing. Ooh, another astronomy table? Yeah, but it's... I think it's too... Oh, I can still do it. Okay. Phoenix! Nice. Alrighty. I believe there's only 2 of these tables anyway at Hogwarts. So, good on me getting them out right away. I know we need to meet Natty. We might save that for another time. Still waiting on him. Let's go start the quest for Natty then. We'll go flying, see what we can find in our travels. Like over here. Merlin Trial. Ooh. No. Oh yeah, Merlin Trial.
These Merlin trials won't get the best of me.
Okay. Now...
Revelio.
Another Merlin Trial over here?
I know a Merlin trial when I see one.
Yes, I know a Merlin Trial when I see one too. Okay, he was too close to me. I had to go ahead and take care of him. They're all too close to me, to be honest.
Legs are far too brittle.
Freeze a poacher stalker while they're readying their attack. Oh, well, I don't see a stalker.
Good finger. At you.
Caretaker! Real quick, you'll feel twice the pain if I have to come and find you.
Oh, a stalker.
Gotcha.
While they're okay. Freeze.
Incendious!
Gotcha.
Call out for me all you want. I shall be off spending this spoil.
These guys, if they could be taken down by a 15-year-old, probably not the best. Ooh, hello. Oh. I'm gonna let that happen again. This time I'll get him. Come here. Come here, come here. Gotcha. Alright.
Lumos.
Where's number 3, I wonder? Where are they? Get some air. Let's look from above. Oh, there it is.
Lumos.
There we go. Saw that cave. I'm going back for it.
Lumos.
This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
I feel like a lot of these caves, she always says that. Like, this could prove dangerous if not careful. A lot of caves are not actually dangerous. They give the impression that they're dangerous, but they're not actually dangerous. Could be because I'm playing story mode, but I don't think they're that dangerous.
Revelio.
These rocks have seen better days.
Lumos. Alohomora.
Your gear slots are full. Ugh. Okay, well, there is a flue flame right there, so let's go sell stuff, and then we'll just flue flame back. we're not gonna fly all the way.
Oh, hard work and good luck go hand in hand.
You're back. Nice to see you again. What are we looking for today?
To sell stuff.
Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again.
Yeah, sure. Alright, and this time we'll just flew to Natty. Oh wait, was that a quest? Okay, yeah, that's a side mission. Okay. We're gonna get distracted a little bit. But you know what? I think we're gonna stop it here because we've done a lot and we still have a lot more to do. So I think this is a good stopping point. And with that, we're gonna end our day. So I wonder how many other pages of the diary the caretaker has, and can we find more? I highly doubt it. Someday there's gonna be a memoir of Gladwin Moon.